well. And if nothing else, it's getting stronger. And what we have to do as a people is trying to counter this some way. You've all seen what's been going on in the political arena. Malcolm Turnbull, even though people here were at Uluru and walked away from that dialogue up there, the government has actually rejected. To me, the Uluru statement has actually reflected a conservative Aboriginal view here in Australia. The dialogue was not open. A lot of those things it was only by invitation only. We do not work like that. We do not operate like that here at this site. This is for everyone to contribute, everyone to find out what is actually going on. A lot of the things that are asking in relation to this constitutional recognition stuff, they keep asking the question, what's in this for government? What is the underlying issue here? What are they actually after? Because I assure you, once again, from my point of view, they do not mean good intentions towards us. They are the ones that are ensuring that terra nullius continues. That what lands we have left, that they definitely still want access. They want to be able to have miners to have vetoes. And what we actually are talking about is actually trying to survive as a people. What's our identity? Who are we? Where do we come from? That's what we're talking about in relation to treaty. I don't want to stand here and just wave on. We actually have a couple of dams here to open the meeting. We're welcoming everyone to the country. This is Ngunnawal country, but it is neutral country right here on this site. This has allowed everyone to speak. It represents where you come from, or your family, or your clan, or your nation. But what we're going to do today is try and pull it all together. We do have people here that want to take photographs. If there are people here that object to that, please let us know. But from the embassy's point of view, we want to record what goes on and put it on social media and let everyone know that what's going on here is open and transparent. We do not do things the way government does it. We do this the way we do it. We operate under our own laws and under our own customs. What I want to do, before I hand over to Dan to come in, do you want to say something?
No,
Right. You all know who Fitton is. So, from my point of view, most welcome here, my brother. Good to see you again. I have Ngunnawal dancers over here. They're going to do an official welcome to country for us. Billy, the floor's yours.
Mulia. There you go. Come up. Muliana, Muliana, Yajari, Yajari, Yajari. Muliana, Muliana. Jiba, Jiba, Jibare. Muliana, Muliana, Muliana. Mariana, Mariana. Whee! Malia babe. Malia. Welcome all your mob.
We'd actually ask people, especially those who want to have a speak here today, actually introduce yourselves. All we want to do at the moment is tell us who you are and where you've come from. My name's Les Cave. I am Rajari Ngunnawal, and I've come here to talk about treaties. Who's next? Go this way. Ladies.
Yama ninga yena gamaroi kuma, ninga gawali ninga ne gamalade, ninga ganai thale, ninga yelsaga baroli bamba. I'm a Yama, my name's Ruby Wharton, I'm a gamaroi kumi yena, I come from Cunnamulla. My totem is the red kangaroo and I come from the red dirt plain. I speak to you all in my mother's tongue, my words are broken but they will return with force. Yeah.
Gumbangi, Buntalang, Dungari woman, proud sovereign, I'm here to talk treaty and let's keep this fire burning. Time for this parliament to be painted black.
Yeah, ooh.
A dream and a passion to see that building black. I want to be alive to see the day when we can all walk in there and have our parliament and pass our laws as sovereigns. And we determine for our future, not anyone else. It's us, that self-determination, not Turnbull, not Short, and not anyone else, but our own people decide our future. My dream.
My name is Karen, I'm a Galactic Theologian. I'm here to learn
Come down from Brisbane, you know, listen to how this treaty process works and learn.
Linda June Coe, Sovereign Wiradjuri unit. I'm here once again to listen and learn. A lot of elders here today can only draw on that wisdom and represent all the young mob across New South Wales as well.
You and my father stepping up, eh? See these from Goldfields. Today I stand here, I've been here last time I came, we were having Julie Gillard Chewer on fire. Testing out that cafe over there. Yeah, he was flew in last night. When we left, Malcolm Turnbull was pulling into Perth, and the mob wanted to know where he is so they could go and protest. After when they found out, I rang some journalists, but they weren't answering their phone. If anybody knows, they know. But he kept it quiet. So, you know, he's one of because he's just a redneck, that's all he is. He's racist. He won't give us what we want. You know, that walk that Clinton done, you know, he never got no reception when he got back home. He was very upset.
You're right,
Some of our people turned against us elders. No respect for us. Where we get to respect you. Then, you know, in our where we say, Kaya might walk and say about European gentlemen, and the walk our male gentlemen, that rainbow serpent wedges over all of us, Aboriginal people for thousands of years, in our religion, culture, and spirituality. And Jenny's been in our sacred fire there at Managara, and we're still fighting for a treaty. That's why I'm over here, because we've got to get something going. We're all old veterans, you know, Les, Jenny, all these Queensland with New South Wales, you know, 78 now. I'm going to still keep fighting till the finish. And you know, talk about freedom of speech. We could talk about Clinton's walk at a government meeting. They gagged all the people. 21st century. So, you know, racism is alive and well. The settlers, ceremonious, they still want us to dance to the tune of the colonisers. So we need people power, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep do it all together. Thank you.
My traditional name is Dumbo, but also known as the Spirit Walker. Everyone knows who I am after doing the big major walk across Australia. I'm a Wajak Balladong man from the Noongar Nation. I'm a Kurubal boy and East Kimberley boy on my mother's side. I travelled back here last day with one of my senior elders. Supposed to bring another 3 of them, but 3 of them couldn't make it because one had to have a needle in their spine, couldn't catch a flight. The other one was sick and one had to work the government, you know, gold sick.
We're all getting old over there.
I'm here today to listen in and to find out what's about these treaty talks we can do, and so we can take the next step, which is take this government on at the international courts in front of 17 high judges. It's time that we fight for justice and get this done once and for all, and get our sovereignty rights, remove these bastards out, and take our do it in black like our sister said. We should be running this country.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Trish Levitt. I'm a Gundungurra woman from Ninja-Karabi. I'm here to learn the whole process of the treaty and take it back to my community.
Hi, Bob. My name's Adrian Davis. That's my Anglo-Saxon name, and I hate it. I'd rather be called Mud Goolagong. Thank you very much. But I'm a Wiradjuri, just like my cousin sitting across here from me. I'm here for the freedom of my people from the slavery ring that they've got us under. I'm also going to try and convince us all to stop using that word Aboriginal. We are not Aboriginals, we are the original people of this land, and I for one stand up against law and government because I hate them. They're foreign jurisdiction to me, and I want them to get in the rowboat and piss off back to England. I'm also here to learn from my elders that are gathered here, and maybe some of these young people can learn from us elders. That's about it. Except our way, not their way. As one, not as individuals. Treaty amongst ourselves. Become one. Be powerful and proud of who we are. Look those foreign jurisdiction in the eye and tell them to piss off. This is our land, our laws. Beginning to the end. Love you all. Thank you very much.
People, my name's Kelvin, so I want to use my surname. From Campbelltown. I come here to see big change. We need it. Thank you.
My name is Jimbana. I'm a young woman from Aipiwales, Opida, and Olora Muriro. My grandson, Murray George, can't be with us all today because big business happening in Aipiwane and Olora. So his message today to everybody is for all Aboriginal people to come together in one voice, one people, and no argument. So let's all, have each other, understand each other from that. Then I'll get a message and I'll take it back to Aipiwane next week. So thank you for coming today.
My name is Rudy Gustavo. I come from Canberra, West Australia. I'm a Aboriginal. I also, whatever is spoken here, I'll take back to
Kakaringi Dangara. I'll also take back to Yarakia. I'll also take back to Kumbalanya and Midgelow.
My name is John Burnett. I'm just rediscovering my Aboriginality. I just came here today to listen and give encouragement to people who want unity amongst all Aboriginal people.
This is my first time I've been here. My name is Elizabeth. All my ancestry is overseas. My current one's born in Australia. I love it. My heart, and I'm here to see all our children free with self-sovereignty, particularly first.
I'm Joseph Lafferty. I'm from background from the Jar Jar area down in Victoria. I'm lost contact with my business. I don't speak very well. I can speak for myself. I'm basically trying to push a political party, the Spirit of Australia party. I think we've got to return the lands to tribal people who lived on the lands of the Aboriginal people. And that's my objective. And I only think use that as a tool to communicate and to basically, that's the way you're going to help this country as far as I'm concerned, is you're just going to take the ground up and unleash it and take the country back. And that's why I'm trying to organise my many parliamentary meetings just to get registered. And basically the party only speaks for the members and only speaks yet the members are what's important. The members are what make the party. So I'll leave it at that.
Trevor Robinson from Peak Hill, Rotary Academy, and then listen. See what's going on. Thank you.
Playing water poker, Burma man, noticing multiple years and Brisbane Black Bar, but I guess we've got it's been a long time to get to this stage, and it's pleasing to hear a lot of countrymen talk the way that they talk. And it's somewhere where it's we're at a cusp. We're at a cusp where we've seen ourselves in the last 5 or 6 years, the grassroots people of this country, blackfellas, have wins, taking this government on with sticks and stones and sweet bugger all and actually come out winning. It's promising to hear everyone else what they're saying. It's good to see a lot of non-Indigenous people here too, because it's a track that they've got to walk down, and there's no book, there's no road map. We haven't got a lot of time. People look around and say, oh, there's not many people, but when you look at the people that you represent and the people that you come here, this is growing all the time. And we've got some big fights. The biggest fight we got next April is the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. That's where these fellas try to put up their facade about this country and how they manage it. And I guess like Toby and a few others, this will be our third battle against them. We've sent the Queen home a couple of times, closed their churches down a couple of times, and this will be our third one. But I guess we've got something to work on. I've got pay and respects to the Gunnerball people and the Wiradjuri people for having us here. So it's a great privilege to come down here, and I guess just to talk about everybody else is that years ago you could count the young when we were about 15, you could count all the fellas that would dare to paint up and dance around the country, out in public. Now everyone does it. Everyone, children, that's a good, that's a great accomplishment for all our nations around this country. That's the first win against assimilation. That's the first win against colonisation. If you look at the signs, sometimes we think we're not winning. but you've got to have a look at the things that where we are winning. And then that's a good thing. The next thing is that it's one thing to be able to sing and dance, it's another thing to be able to practice our law and practice our religion. That's the next thing. Toby, as brother said, he comes from a community that was made up of people that were set there in chains for practicing their religion and practicing their law. Now, many has come from those communities where they were established to stop our law and our religion. For many of us here, us fellows down here, we're at the front line, we're the warriors. I've always been a soldier, and many other soldiers, buried many of them. But from the time of the white fella coming here, we've always fought them with what we had, and what we fight them with now is a bit smarter. But it's still a Cold War. The war still goes on. There's no treaty between us and them. But for us here, the one thing that we got to remember is that we managed this country before. We managed it before. We looked after it before. We looked after everything that was in it before. Somewhere along the line we stopped doing it. It's time to take it back. Start practicing it again. So we don't, best thanks to Les and the Rugby people is that we've got an opportunity. A lot of the over the next day or so we'll get big things, and appreciate the people that have travelled, made a big effort to get here, carry big burdens with you, and like I said, we're here for the long haul, step it up a gear. And especially noted that the new ones coming on, the younger ones coming on. It's a real big push. But in saying that, is that like I said, we're going to go back to managing it again, controlling it, start doing it. I appreciate it and look forward to the next 2 days. Exactly, thank you.
I'm a Gomeroi man. I grew up in Newcastle with my mobs from out Gunnedah, Canberra way. I'm here to listen and learn this weekend.
I'm supporting Les and the embassy. As you can see, I'm non-Indigenous, so still got to be here. What I'm doing at the moment is trying to take notes as best I can and support I believe this is history in the making. I'm so glad that I can be here and be part of it.
Anyone else in the background?
For anyone that was here, I have those treaty templates and those discussions that we were having last time about the UN and about the treaty process. So this paperwork there, anyone that wants to look at the third report that Irene just sent in relation to the Convention on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, which the government have also sent reports over there to Geneva, and they will be over there again, I think, this month, or New York, Geneva, or Geneva, I'm not sure where, but doing reporting back to the search committee on those paperwork. And Irene, I think, will be here later today. She's one of our most brilliant black legal minds in the country, and I think she brings another brilliant legal mind with her, our brother Paul. So hopefully we'll get some really good spot-on legal advice in relation to the track for the way forward with this.
Kia ora, my name's Trinity Mackay. I'm from the far north of the North Island of New Zealand. I represent the tribe of Matsutani, and I'm here to support my elders, Auntie Jenny and Uncle Les, and anybody else in this country. I come from treaty. I'm a treaty child, and I'm a free child. It's hard to watch, it's hard to be here, but I'm here. I'm here to help, and I'm going to step out soon. I'm going to go in the garden. But I hope you have a lovely meeting. If you need a hand about anything about treaty, I'll be in the garden.
I'm Freya Strom. I'm here as a supporter. If you need any first aid or anything, I'm over there, and we're sorting out some extra blankets and things for later today. So anyone's got any sort of comfort issues, come over and we'll see if we can sort you out. Thanks.
I'm a Wiradjuri. Grew up at Town Common, next to Nenema Mission. My grandfather lived there because he didn't want a mission manager. Here to learn and listen and maybe work on something better for our grandkids.
Fraser Island and Bajara, which is near Charleville, and Darnley up in Torres Strait before Earl. I come from Townsville, I just come to share some stories feedback. I'm Bunbury at the moment, pregnant, and I actually have to go home early to my sons. And I'm here to listen to some stories.
Hello, name's Greg Chatfield. Kamilaroi, Balawan, Wallabaloo, people from Yass. I'm just here to learn that today too, you know. And it's about time we all get together and, like you said, you know, struggle for it. We've got to take this back, eh?
My name's Clayton Simpson. Born and bred in Walgett, Western New South Wales. Been living in Canberra for about a year now, and moved into the MC yesterday, chucked my house in and all that. Looking forward to, the weekend and listening and learning a lot, and yarning with people and meeting new people and all that, yeah.
I'm Andrew Bell. I'm from Yass. Over the border there, not far away. To walk over into the Yass with the elders. We end up on the hill there. Get to over on Moth. My pleasure. So yeah, welcome all. Thank you.
Yama, Maginde, Millerate, Ngunnawal man, Joshua Bell. I'm here to learn from my elders, be guided, and to pass on that inspiration to some of the youth that we work with and engage with up wherever we go. So, thanks for everything, and just here to be guided and to learn as much as possible.
Shiroki Gilbert, Wiradjuri. My mom's all out from Condo around the Kalara, the Lachlan River. I've been involved in the place since I was a kid. Watched the different iterations of land rights, treaty, native title, sovereignty, all of it. Keen to listen, but also keen to put in what I know of the background of some of those processes too.
Condo Wiradjuri, and I'm here today to, after this here meeting this weekend, I've got to take this stuff back to my other people, not my old people, because I've got no other old people no more. I've got no more elders, no aunties, no uncles, none of that. So I've got to take all this information out. I've got to go back home, back out to the condo, and let everybody know, because there's a lot of changes there. There's big changes, and the old people that was before me, they didn't understand. They had no idea, they had no comprehension of what the government was trying to do. So us younger fellas, we had to take all of that knowledge, go away from that country, go away from our own country. We just lied and found ourselves, to get all this information. So when I went back home again, now I've been at home all this year, and I was in one meeting the other month, last month, and I turned around, everybody else was there representing their part of Wiradjuri in my town, in the centre, right in the centre. But when I looked around, I didn't see not one of my elders there. There's none left. So this environment, this whole thing about coming together and doing these treaties with each other, it needs to happen, because I come from the middle of New South Wales, and when I go home, my country is so sad. My country's dying. The people out there are dying because the water that they drink drinking, it's not fit for human consumption, eh?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I've been to funerals since January this year. And I buried my father 6 weeks ago at home. And he was the last of the 4th generation I've been brought up people, my dad. So that's what I'm here for. I need to take all this information back to them other people there now and give it to them and make them strong. Build this foundation for them fellas now to stand on it solid. Because every other foundation out there is cracking. From the fracking, whatever they're doing, mining, whatever.
I'm Serena Williams. I'm a proud Ngunnawal Rotary woman. I have my elders here with me today, Uncle Les, Auntie Jan, and my eldest brother Billy T. This has been my backyard since I was a child. I believe in the fight and the movement for our people. I believe that we never ceded our sovereignty, and I believe that we need to come to some unified decision about how we go about treaties. That's why I'm here today, because we need to make change. Like Sister Girl was saying, our people are dying. I'm sick of going to funerals, one after the other. It's just too much. Like I tell these gubbers all the time, we have the solutions. I'm sick of gubbers making decisions for us. And that's why I'm here, and I'll always be here.
You're Billy T, Rotary Ngunnawal builder here. Just hope you stay here this morning and hope we can achieve something together as one. Thank you.
I can't do that home because all the services and all that have been closed down by the government. We're taking our funding, and yet we're going to travel from Grey to Dubbo to see the Aboriginal service. The Aboriginal service don't go out there no more because there's not enough funding in it for it, and that's why I'm down here. Because I want to take all this information up home and give it to the boys, the old elders up there, because they're confused about what's happening. There's nothing in green. Coppers are up there just as soon as they see a black boy walking the street, they want to pull him over and ask him 20 questions. And if he's got one little warrant on him, they arrest him there and then in front of his family. That's wrong. That's putting us on show. That's making a fool out of us. We are the original people of this country, yet we're treated like terrorists. That's got to stop.
City here, we've taken the photo the last few years. We don't want the photo taken, no problems. The idea is I put them up on social media to share them out.
AJ's call that
photo. You got one there too, you know.
It's alright, you might learn something.
Everyone here's got an ASIO file, whether you like it or not.
Your acceptance of white fellas and like white fellas, all settler people in this country, we carry the burden of shame and disgrace and sorrow and are appalled at true history. And so the first step in restitution for the appalling horrors which have been committed upon you fellas and upon the old country, this beautiful, beautiful, all your countries, this beautiful land. We can be at your service. We've stolen health and muscle and strength from the bounty of this country. We're at your service. You tell us what to do, and we'll do everything we can to educate our own people about true history.
Oh, sorry. I've been attending these meetings, gatherings here at the Pendency for many years.
and I'd like to pay my respect totally to the work that's been done, the vision that's come from here, the tenacity of this group, and the whole history that you hold here of the true story. I've worked for a long time with the Pinti people in the Western Desert, and they've taught me a massive amount about myself, who I am, and also about their story. I've worked very much at the grassroots, and I'm currently politically targeted, but I'm carrying a whole story of the truth that needs to be told of what's really going on, and it is, the two words are the genocide and the trauma and torture that's going on behind, under closed doors. So I'm carrying a lot of work that exposes a lot of that, and anywhere that I've come here to share my knowledge, and also to learn and listen and to walk and try to get some voice to what's really happening on all of these, particularly the remote communities, but closing them down, cutting the water off, and it's a global issue. And I am carrying a lot of history with that, which I'm very hoping to be able to share in some way. Thank you.
Gomery man. I'm here to listen, learn, and take part in the meetings we're having here today. I think it's important for young people to be involved with this process. I think that the only way forward for our people is to come together, because we've seen what being divided gets us nowhere. So I just think this is the first step in all of us coming together, treating between ourselves. So I think that's the first step, and then we move forward from there. But this is a start, good start.
My name's Phaedra. I've travelled down with my mum from Kuranda, Jabagunji, Bulwandi lands, just to listen and learn. And I want to say thanks for everyone for having us here. I get nervous speaking in public, but I'm just here to learn.
Jackson. I've come here with my skin mums to the Goolagong. I'm representing my clans here also. I'm going to take this knowledge back to my Dungutty Biripi mob and my Bidjigal Yuan mob. So I'm very proud to see us all coming together like this. This means a lot to all my people, and I know they're all happy I'm here because they're all watching over us, and I'm just so glad to be here a part of this today to see better changes for our people. We do need unity, and we need to come together now more so than ever before.
My name's Darius. I'm a filmmaker based up in Byron, Iroquois lands, and I've been making a documentary on Quinton. I hope to be able to share his story and inspire more young Indigenous people to try to make a stand. And yeah, happy to be here to document this journey and proud to be here.
I'm Robbie, Torres Strait Island man, Saibai, Moore Island. Samu Koidarim clan and Soibaidam and Malawal. I wasn't sure whether I should speak or not. I don't have the permissions to, so I'll speak on my own behalf. I'm here just to observe and listen, and hopefully take this back to my clans at home and see how we go.